Hello and welcome to my review on the 2023 8-foot animated airplane inflatable from Gemmy. This was sold online and in stores at Lowe's, originally for $139. Being one of the more popular base fans from their lineup, I wasn't surprised to find only one left in my area a week before Christmas. With it then being the time of the 75% off sale, I managed to grab this for just $34.75. Measuring 8 feet wide with a wingspan of 7 feet, it's by no means Gemmy's largest airplane inflatable, though is still of respectable size and detail. Features include 6 LED C7s, a rotating propeller, and an unconventional style, like a cross between a biplane and a commercial jet. You'll find the box art on both sides to be the exact same, but moving to the back there's additional material, such as our real-life comparison, and the Gemmy Industries trademark at the bottom. Let's get this opened up and head out to the yard. Equipped with the YF80, I am a little surprised as I thought with this being animated, a YF125 was the more likely motor. I am slightly disappointed, however later in the review, we will touch on a specific benefit of this having a smaller fan. The wind has been fairly calm today, so no need to stake this down anywhere but the fan, but for display purposes, the two tether attachments are here at the front, the first pair, and then also the second pair by the rear wings. It's thankfully not ready for takeoff, but is all set and good to go for an inflation. With this taking a little over a minute and a half to inflate, taking a little over half a minute to inflate, the YF80 keeps this pretty tight once it does, more so than I initially thought. You'll notice the plane has a natural tendency to lean back, which is how I'd assume everyone would want theirs to look, but if you want yours parallel to the ground, that can also be done. You do have some ability to manipulate it at an angle of your choosing, depending on which clips on the legs of the fan are unhooked and which direction the tethers pull the most. You'll see various options on screen now. This brings me to my next point of how one could also display this either A, on the roof, or B, my recommendation of suspending it, allowing for a better viewing experience. Frankly, no one has a porch big enough to hang it, as that would have taken care of wind concerns, so most likely we're dealing with a tree, which if clear of enough branches, I can tell you from doing this myself, the result is spectacular. The fact it has a YF80, it's light enough to where there's no strain on the fabric. You could either zip tie the legs so they're not hanging freely as an eyesore, or a big brain idea is to have the plane appear it's coming in for landing, attach wheels or black circles to those legs on the side, acting as landing gear. I kind of let my imagination run wild on this one, but moving on to our design elements, there's no doubt the best part of the inflatable is the spinning propeller. It's able to do that by a small hole cut out on each blade. It's no motor, just a constant rotation, and it does it on its own. Now, rain will certainly be the Achilles heel of this air-blown aircraft, as water in the wings will sway it one direction or the other. Easy to remove by undoing the huge zipper at the back along its rectangular base, just there above the fan. You may be wondering, how the heck am I supposed to do that if my plane is 7 feet off the ground like you suggested and in a tree? Well, my answer is as long as it's not way up there, doing this from a ladder isn't a big deal, but know you're going to get drenched, as I am speaking from personal experience. We mentioned at the beginning of the review this has 6 lights, which is a perfectly fine amount. However, there's not one behind the snowman at the tail, making it virtually non-existent at night. My final stance on the airplane is that I wish it was definitively a biplane, a seaplane, an Airbus. I don't care, just whatever they were going for here, it's not expressed clearly, unlike many of Gemmy's planes in the past. For $139, I of course didn't pay it, but I think that was a fair retail. Truthfully, I don't think any from Lowe's lineup in 2023 were too overpriced, and this is no different. But good news is these are currently around $100 on eBay, and while it's highly possible those sellers got this for only $34.75, you're still getting a good deal, and I'd say it's worth it. Until next time, I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.